Okay, this is for my girlies who are trying to change the brakes on a Nissan 370Z or any vehicle to be exact, but this one has just a little bit of a difference than other vehicles. Okay, so real quick guys, let me just go through the parts list. Fucked up my shoes. Wear beaters. Do not wear these. I mean, these are kind of beaters, but don't wear those. So some pliers. I prefer the ones that have a little spring, but these are the only ones I had. I'm using my car's specific for the lug nuts when you need to put a spare on. Brake cleaner, gloves. I don't know if these are the correct gloves. These are the ones I had, so I'm using that. Small screwdriver, like skinny, or a star, whatever. A hammer. This is the only hammer I had. Wrench and a breaker bar. That's all I am going to use to change the brakes. These are the results. Yep, my wheels are dirty, but I changed the rotors and pads. Okay, first things first, before you even lift the vehicle, I already did it, just so you can show, loosen up the lugs. Just get it loose, it'll be tight. You can use the breaker bar if that's the case. If not, then just use the regular. Once you loosen it up, you can take most of them completely off, leave probably one or two, just so when you lift the car up, the wheel doesn't come off. So we're gonna lift the car up now. So now you're gonna see me struggle a little bit, I guess, but take the tire off. So now what I'm gonna do to make this process a lot easier for me, I'm gonna go open my car door and turn the wheel so that this is facing outwards. You have a clear view of everything, and now we can start with removing the brake pads. So I already took one off. Where did I put it? Okay, so these things are called, oh, fuck. All right, my bad. These things are called clotter pins. The Nissan 370Zs have these clotter pins. Their location are right here. So in order to remove your brake pads at all, you have to take these clotter pins out. I've seen videos before. I've never seen them explain how to remove it exactly. You would think it's kind of easy, but you know, people struggle. So what I did was I took some pliers, and basically this thing right here, it's actually facing backwards. So when you see it, it's facing this way. So you have to push it in. So I pushed it in, and then I twisted it. You grab it from right here, a lot of pressure, and you pull it up and you'll twist it. So once you twist it, the thing goes down, and there's like this little indent right here. That indent right there. So you're gonna twist it a little bit, grab the end of the clotter pin, push it down with the pliers, twist it again. If it goes through, like the clearance of this little indent right here, if the clotter pin passes the clearance, then you're just gonna twist it. Twist it. You see how I'm twisting it? The cotter pin is facing now this way, which is the best way to remove it. Then you just grab it and you remove it. And those need to be replaced. So these cannot be reused. That's why it doesn't really matter how fucked up it is. There's an ant on me. But yes, so then that's just for that part. And then we're going on to remove this plate right here. Alright, so the next part, maybe I should grab the phone so I can show you. These little things here, you're gonna grab a screwdriver or whatever you have, put it in there, and then tap it with a hammer. I've never done this before. Okay, that was not bad. I'll do the same thing to the bottom one.
So now I push them.
And they're back here. See them? I believe we are allowed to use the pliers to take them out.
Trial and error, guys, because I've never done this. Oh, I hope I was recording, but yes. I use a plier, take it out. I'm trying to do one-handed right here, so you guys can get a good angle. Sorry. Okay, probably did not get that on camera. I hope that I did. And plate came off. Old plate, we have new ones, and 2 pins.
Okay. I believe. Okay, so that, I don't know if you can see. So that was my struggle, was to pull it out. It wasn't pulling out completely. I'm hoping you can see. I try to angle it as much as I can. It wasn't pulling out completely because so my pads are, honestly, they're not horrible considering my rotors are warped. And this is why you wear gloves, right? So just so I remember, this one came out from the left side like that, like that. Yep. Okay, so the pads are not too bad, but we're gonna replace them because our rotors So what I did was basically these ends right here, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. So these ends right here, I grabbed the pliers and I pushed them in word like this. I pushed the pliers that way to close up the caliper right here. These things, these circles right there, because they obviously they push in after pads get used and stuff like that. So that's what I did, because I tried to pull them out. So this one came off of the right side, so you can tell there's a difference between the two. It's a subtle difference. This right here is on the left side, the side right here. This part is the little part that will tell you when you need to replace your brake pads, because it will make your vehicle squeal. The reason I am replacing mine is because my rotors are warped. But yeah, so now let's move on to the next step, which is removing the caliper. Okay, I know I'm basically whispering for the most part of this video. But real quick, we're gonna remove this piece right here, and then after that we're gonna remove these where I can't see, this one and this one. The reason we have to remove this piece is so we can get to this piece right here. So just so you guys know, because once I put the phone on the stand, you guys won't really be able to see. To remove the top piece, it's a 1/2 inch. There you go, you can see this fits right on this spot right there. And then to remove the back piece, okay guys, so I ran into an issue and was having the hardest time of my life taking this bow out, and I stripped it a little bit. That's because I was given the wrong size. So I seen a couple of videos said 15-16. The actual perfect size is 7/8. Oh, I already have it on here. 7/8. It's perfect fit. Just in case. I don't know if I can show you real quick, because I took this one off already. Perfect fit. No wiggle room, nothing. So I have one more bolt to take off that's on top. So we took this off. We're gonna take this off. We took this bottom one off, and we took this one off here. That one is this right here. Took this one off with a 1/2 inch, which is right here. You can see that 1/2 inch. I'm using a breaker bar, so you can see breaker bar to do the caliper bolts. I'm gonna put the video down. Hopefully you can see. And another thing I did was I turned the wheel. So I went into the car and I turned it just so I could fit the breaker bar, because it wouldn't have fit if I didn't. And you know what? I can't remember if I go up or down. I think it's up. Okay. Yep. See? Now that's a perfect fit, and it came off real easy. Okay guys, so that's a top caliper bolt. So you can see, it honestly is harder to take it off. I think maybe because I took the bottom one off first. But since this is my first time, I honestly don't know. There you go. I'm not really sure. I hope that doesn't move. I don't really know. This is my... So basically, I was wearing gloves this whole time and I took them off and I forgot. But what I did was, my new ones are here. All I did was put it over the plastic. Just make sure it's the correct fit. So they're literally same size. Just double check before you put them on. I'm gonna put my gloves on for this. Okay, so I got the new rotor. I got brake cleaner, sprayed it, wiped it down with a clean rag. This is not clean no more, but I have a clean one for the next one. Now I cleaned this off just a little bit, same process. I used a wire brush like this. Just so it doesn't get too rusted. I mean, I'm trying to get it perfect. I'm gonna be here all day. It's late already. Don't want the sun to go down. Grab the new one and we're gonna put it on. And put it down. Hopefully you guys can see that. A new rotor. I'm gonna just put a lug nut on. Oh, my bad. I don't want it falling on me while I go get the other stuff. Okay, so now we put the caliper back on. The way that we took it off, same way we took it off, we put it back on. Okay guys, you know how earlier I scratched this hoe? Oh man, it's not great looking, but it's okay. Just align that and that, and then put these back on. I'm gonna clean them down, scrape them a little bit, and I'm gonna put some thread locker, blue thread locker on it. So I don't know if you guys want a video on that too. I'm gonna use brake cleaner. Don't really matter. I mean, I don't know if it does matter. It just don't matter to me. Scrape it a little bit. I don't know if I can record that. We'll try. It's good enough for me. And then just repeat that for the other bolt real quick. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm tightening it. This one's just a little harder. This one obviously won't be that hard. Got a lot of space. This one, it grinds just a tad bit on the side right here, and then it hits this thing right here. This is like a hard wire, so you can kind of push it down when you put the thing in, but it's still a struggle. I will start the video again when I finish tightening those bolts. Bolts are on. You can see they're on. They're on. Good to go. Rotor's good. I can take this off because the caliper is holding right now. That's good. Now we can put this back on. Just put it back on. So I'll get that screw. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's right here. Put the screw back on there. Wow, so it didn't record, but I put the brake pads in. Good to go. Because my phone keeps saying full storage. Make sure you guys put this hole facing upward so that when you guys place the new collateral pin, you can see the hole. For both. Okay, pads are in. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will answer. Here's a free wallpaper for you. And thank you again for watching the video. If you want to, follow my social media. If not, at least like and subscribe to this video. Thank you, I appreciate it.